I am Laura Klock from Farm Life Creamery. We're in Ethan, South Dakota. So at Farm Life Creamery, we do all of the processing, and we make cheese, ice cream, and we bottle milk from our family's Holstein herd that's just 3 miles down the road. We only use milk from one herd, our family's herd of Holsteins.
My husband and I actually take care of the cows for Farm Life Creamery. We're kind of two separate businesses, but we work hand in hand to help each other out.
My path crossed with the Blase family back in 2016, and Chad's the oldest son, and he had gone back to the farm to help his parents. Much like any small farms, do we make our own product or quit? Nobody was really doing this here, so we just started looking into it, and here we are. We made cheese for the first time here at the end of 2019, and then of course in 2020, everything was a little strange for everyone with COVID. So we didn't open to the public until July of 21. So we're fairly new.
So Chad and Laura, they make 40-some flavors of cheese curds and 20-some flavors of blocks. Those are cheddar. Plus we do some specialty cheeses like mozzarella and Gruyere, Colby, some of those kind of cheeses. Sometimes we're able to bring ice cream out. We're still growing our ice cream business. We don't always have enough to bring it to the market, but that's another part of our business we're growing right now. Well, we're just trying to expand out in this area now. Viola at Dakota Seafood helped us out by inviting us to have our products here. So we're giving that a whirl. Dakota Seafood itself just carries some of our curds, but when we come here and set up, we will have chocolate and white milk. It's pasteurized, non-homogenized, whole milk. A lot of times if you get milk, it may have just been bottled the day before, so it's a quick return.
Something that happened, it always was our goal to do education about where your food comes from and the processing of dairy products. We don't homogenize our milk. We don't separate our milk, so it's cream-lined. We don't add color to our cheddar cheese. So like our original cheddar is white. The orange that you see is a dye. So
we have milk, cheese, and ice cream at Dakota Butcher in Rapid City. We have milk and cheese at Bee's Knees in Spearfish. At the Keystone Country Store, we have milk, cheese, and ice cream. Prairie Berry Winery carries cheese.
We've always been at Prairie Berry Winery and Jacob's in Deadwood, Jacob's Brew Pub and Grocer. Friends and Chad's parents, Gary and Amy, are the ones that decided, they could drive to the hills a couple times a month. And so they have really developed that area and created quite a following. When they're meeting up with that truck, they're truly meeting with Gary and Amy, and they milk the cows, Next thing you know, we started hosting like field trips and tours. We give creamery tours.
If you come and visit us at the creamery, we have a petting zoo and a miniature golf course and lots of fun stuff. Just a fun place to hang out for families to come and walk around and spend some time, maybe have an ice cream cone or chocolate milk or something.
We have alpacas and emus and horses and a mini donkey and mini ponies and pet cows and goats and sheep now and pigs. So we have a lot. So we ended up really rehoming a lot of animals. So there's not very many here that we've purchased, or a couple, like the emus I sought out and the alpacas I sought out, because those aren't, but then now we've ended up with a couple more that were rehomed. So we have quite a collection. So we've worked hard to create really nice pens where people can come and interact with the animals. And then we call it Happy Hooves Hangout. We just made a little interactive barn where you can actually go in. There's there's a couple bottle lambs, a bunny, and some goats in there. So then the mini golf, again, it just goes back to COVID. One of Chad's older sons had just graduated from college right during all of that and came here for the summer because it wasn't really a good time to look for a job. And he's an engineer. So during that time, they just loved mini golf, and we had the idea. And so he actually drew it up on CAD, and then I put together a sheet and just kind of went around to local businesses and asked them if they wanted to sponsor a hole and help us get this done. And so we really, we call it, and that's what all the banners say is, you know, all those companies helped us build community. So, I mean, we're small. The other thing is we're the only small licensed bottling plant in the whole state.
FarmLifeCreamery.com is our website, and you can also find us on Facebook and Instagram. You know, if you follow us on Facebook, you'll always find out when we're coming out to Rapid City.
So there's always going to be something new. That's the plan anyways. And if you're ever on this side of the state, just make us a destination for sure. Tour the creamery and try the cheese and see what we're doing over here.